Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Modog here. Chargers and Raiders. Most likely, last time in Oakland, last time they have the rivalry. I mean, I know they'll still be in California next year, but if they're not in Oakland, then the rivalry really is truly gone. Because one, we're not in San Diego no more, and two, they're not in Oakland no more. So, same teams, different cities. So in a way, it kind of changes a little bit. And then after that, they'll be in Vegas, so it'll change even more. So it's truly not going to be the same. So this is it. I wanted to see Raiders fans bring it, but I see every single Raiders fan is pretty much, they lost their heart. They already know their team doesn't care. Their team's probably going to go 1-15 this year. Chargers, I'm not going to say any game's an easy win because Chargers are known to blown games that they win. I want to see Chargers fans bring it. I want to see the Chargers bring it. Hell, I want to see Oakland fans bring it. I want to see a game. This is the last time, Raiders fans, the last time Oakland gets to face a California team. You lost to us once, you lost to the Rams, and you just lost to the 49ers. This is your last chance to bring it. Derek Carr is like your only main player left. This is your last chance to bring it for us. Your last chance to show any type of heart. Last chance to make it a game. Win or lose. All divisional games are tough. You guys should be bringing it still. You guys know us. We know you. Don't worry about KC next month when you got to face them twice. We got to face the Broncos twice. And we're on a roll, but we go the mile high. It's going to be tough. You think I'm just going to say we're going to win because we're on a roll and the Broncos fucking suck? No. We're on a roll. But I want to see you guys bring it. I want to see a game. Do I think we're going to win? Yes, I do. And I hope we do. I want us to be 7-2. That would be a great feeling. Doesn't mean we're in the playoffs yet. It just means we're one step closer to the playoffs. We finally got rid of that kicker, who's been our main problem the last 5, 6, 7 games. We shouldn't be missing any field goals. Maybe just one. Hopefully none. We should be scoring touchdowns. I should be seeing stats up the ass. Gordon should have another 100-yard game. Rivers should be throwing for 200 to 300. Hopefully not too many sacks, except for on the Raiders. I want to see us scoring up records after records after records, because these are one of the games that we should be scoring records. Raiders defense sucks. Raiders secondary sucks. Raiders don't have a running back because Lynch is injured, and even when they did, their coach doesn't know how to use Lynch. Their Will didn't know how to use Lynch. Gruden doesn't know how to use Lynch. I would have used him a lot more. They probably would have had more wins if they did. That just shows you the coaches in Oakland don't give a fuck. They don't know how to use their main players. Carr hasn't been the same since he's been injured, but Carr doesn't have no one to protect him. Of course he's going to be a little more scared. He's inexperienced. He has, 5, 6, maybe 7 years on him? Maybe. Probably not 7. But he's inexperienced compared to people like Rivers, who's been sacked 5, 6 times in the game, who knows how to get up. And even though sometimes he has cost us games too, he can still throw for 500 yards in a game, 400 yards in a game, and win us games, or help us at least bounce back to almost win. We have healthy wide receivers like the Williams, like Keenan Allen. We don't have our main tight end back, but he might come back next month. He might be helping us against Kansas City. Doesn't mean we're going to win, but if we have Bosa and Hunter back for Kansas City, that gives us a better chance to face Kansas City. Kansas City has a very great offense. But who cares about Kansas City? Oakland. Last chance, dude. Bring it or don't bring it. Last chance, we're going to be facing each other. Because if you ain't going to be in Oakland next year, and you're going to be in SoCal, it's kind of going to be a little bit of a different rivalry. Just saying. If you're in San Diego, even though I don't want to see you guys in San Diego, at the same time, it'd be nice to see the Chargers go back to San Diego, even though it's only going to be a one-game thing. If you guys in LA, well, it'll be an LA thing, I guess. We already know the Raiders have more fans in LA. I'm not going to deny that. Chargers have the least amount of fans in LA, and they will for a long time. They're not an LA team, but they're going to be in LA, and they're probably going to be in LA for at least the next 20 years. Until the Spanos are dead, and they decide if it's not working out in LA, they either go back to San Diego or go someplace else. Hopefully, it works out in LA, or hopefully they go back to San Diego. One or the other. I'm getting over the fact I'm not in San Diego no more, even though it still hurts me. And hopefully it works out in LA. But the only way it's going to work out for them in LA is if they win seasons and if they can get a fucking Super Bowl too. That's the only way it's going to work in LA, straight up. Most of these teams that have a big following have championships. And I'm talking about Super Bowls. I'm not talking about the AFC or NFC, except for Green Bay. Green Bay's the exception. They got 4 Super Bowls, and they got fucking 9 or 10 championships. But they've been around forever. Anyway, this is Mo Dog signing out here. I just wanted to say, last time, Raiders, Chargers, let's make it a game. Let's make it entertaining. Let's go out with a win, Chargers. Let's become 7-2. I'm hoping to see a 7-2 so we can focus on next week. So we can become 8-2. We have to get at least 10 wins if we want a wild card spot. Probably 11, but I'm going to say at least 10. And we got Kansas City, and we got the Steelers coming up. And I didn't think too much of the Steelers until I saw yesterday's game. They're getting better and better, just like the Seahawks are getting better and better. And we beat the Seahawks. Shout out to the Charger crew. Shout out to the Raiders crew. I know you guys are heartbroken. I know you guys want to see at least another win or two before your season's over. Because I know you guys are hoping, you guys already knowing that you're not going to beat Kansas City. But you guys want that rivalry. It's up to your coach, man. You guys got to pressure your coach to play like a real coach. He can rebuild all he wants. But just remember all your starters. Your draft picks. You just got rid of a couple of your draft picks. Mack, Amari Cooper. You're probably going to get rid of Derek Carr after the end of the year. If you can find someone to take that big-ass contract. Probably the Browns. That's what they do. Remember Brock Osweiler. And you're going to start over. And even if you get all these first-round draft picks, doesn't mean you're going to do anything. Because you're talking to a guy who hasn't coached since, 2004, 2005? Doesn't mean shit. Because only an idiot would purposely tank their team, purposely make sure their team loses just to get a draft pick. No coach should ever do that. I don't care, even if you want to get a first-round draft pick or a second-round draft pick. No team should ever do that. No coach should ever do that. No team should purposely ever lose. And it seems like the Giants and the Raiders in Arizona are purposely losing games. There was a couple games that they should have won and they didn't. I think even the 49ers had 1 or 2 in their record as well. They should have won and they didn't. Anyway, I'm out of here. I got a day off. I got another bad news thing in the mail today. Now I got to go deal with that shit too from my former job. And fuck that shit right now. So I'm out of here. I'll see you guys next week or after the victory lap this Sunday.